What's going on, everybody? Shane Rains, Dog Talk, West Virginia, and we are live right here in St. Mary's, West Virginia, for the 37th annual West Virginia Bass Festival. And of course, since 2011, kind of was renamed, and the whole festival was created around this event, and that is the West Virginia River and Rails Bass Festival. Of course, during the COVID, nationwide COVID issues, of course, we know that a lot of restrictions have been put in place, so the festival had to be canceled. Luckily, the committee and Sean Douglas and the whole crew was able to squeeze in the tournament for this weekend, so it is an exciting weekend. As you see, we have a little bit of rain starting to fall, but anglers have been on the water since 7 a.m. blast off day one of the, like I said, 37th annual West Virginia Bass Festival right here in St. Mary's. This tournament started back in 1983, making it the 37th year. Like I said, the festival actually would have been in its 10th year this year, starting back in 2011. But right here in St. Mary's, West Virginia, located in Pleasants County, West Virginia, population just over 2,000 people, established in 1849 by Alexander Creel, who said to have had a vision of Mary while passing the town site that is now St. Mary's by boat on the Ohio River back in 1849. So a little bit of history there. And actually, St. Mary's is one of the few remaining towns in America that has a railroad running right through the middle of town on 2nd Street. So that is a pretty cool thing to see, as long as you don't get stuck behind it, because it can take a while. But like I said, my name is Shane Rains with Dog Talk West Virginia. I have been given the opportunity to cover this event. This is one of, from what I've been told, one of the longest single standing tournaments in America. 37 years running now. They were able to still squeeze this in for the 2020 season, so it is going to be an exciting event. Weigh-in will be held right here at St. Mary's Marina. That's where we're located now, on the inside of Middle Island. Middle Island, actually, there's a thoroughfare that runs the full inner length of the island. Just on the other side of that island is the Ohio River. So this is where everything is actually being held, right here at St. Mary's Marina. This is a two-day tournament. After today, there are 125, maybe 126 teams in this event. They were able to launch out of 3 different ramps, and that was Belpre Ramp right here at St. Mary's and also up Powhatan Point. We'll get into that here in just a few minutes, the breakdown, but this is a two-day tournament. Top 60 Cup make it to day 2 with a $15,000 top prize. Huge payout. They have paid out well over several $100,000 over the years easily at this event. So huge payday, bragging rights for the top team after the 2020 event this year. A lot on the line. Very exciting. Weather today, as you see, it's starting to rain just a little bit. High of 72 today. Low. They said a low chance of rain, but here we are right in it. Starting to sprinkle just a little bit. Partly cloudy about all day. Nighttime temps going in, dropping into the high 50s, possibly low 60s tonight. Day 2, high of 73, about the same. 70% chance of rain. So we will see how that change in weather does affect some of these anglers. Also, water temperature reports are saying water temperature high 70s, mid to high 70s. Backwaters and creeks reported to be upwards of 80 degrees in a few spots. So where will these anglers go? Are they chasing after the largemouth? Did the smallmouth bite and pick up? We will see here shortly during the live day 1 weigh-in at 4 p.m. If you look back at 2017, 2018, 2019, it can take anywhere from 16 pounds to win it last year of Ed Dennis and Wes Kemper. Actually, they finished second in 2018, but the 2018 weights of Johnny and Jonathan Thompson weighed 1283. And, of course, just the year before that, the Burgess weighed 29.8. So a lot of different weights could come in to the scale today. It's been taken between 8 and 9 pounds to win a tournament here locally over the last few weekends. So we will see how the weights shake up during day 1 and see who makes that top 60 cut for day 2. A little bit about the Ohio River. Like I said, the Ohio River is 981 miles long, starts in Pittsburgh, ends in Illinois, dumping into the Mississippi River. Widest point's about a mile wide over in Kentucky. There are 20 locks and dams along the river. There are about 184 million tons of cargo transported on the Ohio River. Very heavily traveled river. A lot of cargo, a lot of barges, a lot of locks. Like I said, the locks are mainly for flood control. And so where will these anglers fish? What are their options? From right here at St. Mary's, there is about 180 miles of river, and that is about the max extended range of an angler that's probably willing to run. If you look at some of these breakdowns from St. Mary's Marina, it's about an 81-mile run down to the racing locks from here. Of course, being able to launch out of Belpre, you could shorten that up on day one just a little bit, but you can also run upstream. About 100 miles would drop you right about the New Cumberland Dam. So there's about 180 miles of actual main river, Ohio River, to fish, and also easily several hundred miles of tributaries that dump into the main Ohio River. So a lot of options when it comes to where these anglers can fish. Are they, like I said, are they chasing after largemouth? Can anybody find some fish still on the bed, be able to pick a few big females off the bed and weigh in a big bag on day one to possibly lock in their spot for day two? So a lot going on. Right here is where you're going to find all the exclusive coverage right here on Dog Talk West Virginia. I want to thank everyone associated and tied in with this tournament. Sean Douglas, the whole tournament community, all the sponsors that's making this event possible, especially during all this COVID madness. We're glad to get this event in, and I'm honored to be bringing you your coverage here for the 2020, your 37th annual West Virginia Bass Festival. We'll see you right back here in just a couple hours, 4 p.m., for your day one weigh-in, streaming the whole weigh-in live as long as we have enough cell service with this storm blowing through. But day one weigh-in, 4 p.m., right here. Stay tuned shortly. Thank you all.